to the Artistry Collective Wednesdays. If you're seeing this red live button up here, we are live. If not, you're on the replay. That's great too. Just type in hashtag replay. Let me know that you stopped by. Going to apologize ahead of time. I'm having some problems with my blood sugar. It just keeps going low and low and low. So I have my little life-saving gummies out here. I don't know if they had any idea that that's what it would really be for. So the Artistry Collective was put together by Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. It also includes Leah from Make All the Things With Me and myself. And we go live here on YouTube almost every Wednesday. And today the girls thought it'd be fun to tiptoe our way into, thank you, into Halloween, because in June, everybody's doing June-tober. And, hi, Carol. So I thought I would use this black velvet kit that just came out from Line Dot Arrow and kind of just dip my toes in Halloween just a little bit. Oh, that was really cool. Yeah. So let me show you.
If I leave this here and I don't stand here and yell at you, you're gonna bring it.
I'll drink it. So let me show you a few of the pages from the kit.
Just might have to take a look.
I'm still trying to back everything. I like to print on regular printer paper most of the time. Well, actually, that's not true. I do it because that's the paper I have most of the time. My favorite paper to print on is Nina paper or Coordinations cardstock in the buttercream color. It's wonderful. But if you want a really brilliant print, print on white, whether it's cardstock or just plain printer paper like this. Look at these beautiful, beautiful flowers. So, you know, orange and black, kind of creamy colors. And it's got some fun birds. Birds can be kind of creepy. I don't really like gory Halloween stuff. I like, you know, just kind of oddly creepy stuff. And again, I don't know if I said, this is by Line Dot Arrow, Natalie from the Netherlands. I am on her design team, and this is the kit we are working with for May. If you are in her Facebook group, she offers so many freebies and fun challenges you can take part in. And again, this kit is the Black Velvet kit, and it's available in her Etsy store. I think it might be available in coffee too. I don't know. But look at this page. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Oddly creepy stuff, right? Yeah. Hi, Leah. Hi, Karen. There's Christy. Thank you so much. Got me all shared out. Did you guys hear our song? We have a song. It's so cool. I think my husband's still kind of in I don't know, just disbelief or something. Look at this one. This one kind of works perfect for this stuff too. It almost, I think I have it upside down. Looks like a damask or lacy pattern with the black and the cream. I love it. And then there are some people that you can use. And yeah, I've been writing songs most of my life. I just kind of keep them away. Poems and, you know, I once read them to one of my daughters and she was like, Mom, that's not a song. And I was like, but it is a song. I just can't hear it yet. But, you know, times have changed since songwriters were writing songs. I mean, now you have to, like, you don't have to get into a studio anymore and, like, find somebody to buy your song or, like, you know, share your song with people. You can just do it yourself. And I saw this ad and I was like, I wonder. And so I did, with the help of AI, brought my songs to life, and I absolutely am loving them. And it's bringing joy to other people as well. And that's always kind of what I hope they would do. So yeah, you can hear some of them here on YouTube. I'm going to be putting more of them out there. I made the one for the Artistry Collective. I made one for my Thursdays with Friends group, and some other just personal songs. The Can't Escape What My Eyes Can't See song I wrote in 2020 when I first lost my sight. I've gotten a little better at it now, but yeah, it's still out there. Still just me. All right, look at these lovely pockets. Now, I chose this paper. This is crepe paper cardstock. I absolutely love crepe paper, and they are one of the companies that was bought by American Crafts. And honestly, I think they just bought it to kind of quash the name, because there is still crepe paper out there and available. If you can find the vintage stuff, it's the best. But when, in my opinion anyways, but when American Crafts took it over, they changed so many things, and it's just not the same stuff as this. Look at this beautiful butterfly. I'm thinking this needs to be like a little notebook folded in half, and like, or maybe this could just be a small paper in the book. Yeah, so I'm just starting out this book. I haven't even figured out yet what kind of book it's going to be, but I know I want all of these pieces and papers. You love using it as well. Yeah. If you can find old scrapbookers that are getting rid of their stash, that's where you will find the good stuff. Seven Gypsies, crepe paper, the old basil textured cardstock, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah. I have lucked into a lot of that. I bought basically a whole truckload of Stampin' Up! Paper from a lady who used to be a demonstrator, I think. And all of her stuff just went in an estate sale, and it was by the crate. So that's what I did. It was kind of a lot of an investment up front, but when you figure out what was there, it really is pennies for the paper. So I'm set for cardstock, which I'm glad, because if you use Stampin' Up! Cardstock, their prices, I forget which month it was. I don't remember if it was this month or in June, but I heard from a demonstrator online that they are raising their cardstock prices and changing the quantities of things in the packs. And that's how some of these companies are getting us these days. They're shrinking their pack sizes and raising the price at the same time. Not fair. Okay. So this set has some beautiful tags, and I thought maybe we can work on this bag. My husband went to the hardware store, and he got this cute little bag, just a tiny little bag, and I was like, I think I need that. Maybe it's the same size as our butterfly. Oh my gosh, look how perfect that is. Maybe that's what this needs to be. So we're gonna work on this, and I've got a couple of other things. I've got some of this little webbing that I think is really pretty. It's got some fun sparkles in it. I hope you guys can see that. And I also have some black and gray and kind of creamy white Prima flowers. So I don't know what I'm going to use, what I'm going to need. I just kind of grabbed some things and went, let's go. Let's go. And like I said, it's, it's a different take on Halloween. Halloween can be pretty too. There's some beautiful colors in Halloween. So I think what I want to do first, though, is maybe use this paper and cover the insides. Yeah, let's do that. But I think I want, of course I want all the black. So I think what's going to happen is I am going to cut it, and then I'm going to glue on that other black piece. Ooh, maybe I'll glue on the black piece on the inside. Okay. All right, I'm getting into it now. See, this is what happens. Sometimes you just have no idea, and you just go and run with it. And if you're lucky, the craft will speak to you if you listen good enough, I think. Okay, lots of glue. want it to stick. I don't want to glue the bag closed though, so we're leaving this open. We're gonna make a pocket, and here we're gonna fix this little piece that's sticking out there. Okay, and we're gonna glue this on. Kind of excited for this now. I should have went in and saw what the weekly challenge was. Maybe I could have made something for the challenge. Maybe I still will. I don't know. I do love this paper though. Okay. And we'll cut this out, and then we'll have to get our folds back. And then I think this side will be that butterfly, because it was just a perfect fit. When it's that perfect, you just have to let it be. It's got a little rip there. We'll fix that. I think I did that when I took they had some masking tape on it. He bought some bolts, and it was in this bag. So thank you to the hardware store. We will repurpose this bag. I told him I want the bag, and I'm having a low, so sometimes I talk a little crazy when I'm having a low, and he was like, the bag? You need the bag. I'm like, yeah, I want the bag. I need this bag. You guys don't want to do it today. Come on. Okay, so I wanted to I just cut off that little piece of the black right there, but I think we could just glue it right back on here to this part of the bag. And then it'll just be kind of a continuation of the pattern. So let's try that. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Tell me something good. There was no rain here today. The farmers all around us, we are literally a house in like the center of several fields. The farmers are getting everything ready for planting if they haven't planted already. Cornfields are around us. That's what we're doing. There's Chris. Hello. Okay. So now we're gonna fold our bag back in half. We are making something. It's probably gonna be a page, a little fold-out page or something in a book, using the black velvet kit from Line Dot Arrow. I think maybe I won't glue that down yet. Let's see where our butterfly piece. Where did that go? Here it is. I backed this on cardstock, and I don't necessarily know that I needed to do that. Although, what we can do here is wrap this around. Let's fold it. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Look at that. So if it actually opens up, it'll be like that. So I wonder if maybe I should make it go... If we put it the other way, we put it like this. This could be the outside of the bag. And our butterfly could be the center of when you open it. Oscar, I know, buddy. Don't harass me about it. Hi. I know. My blood sugar is not behaving today, guys. The cat's angry about it. I'm not too happy about it, but I do get to eat Lifesaver gummies, and I had a bagel. So I should be good. I don't know why it's not coming back up. All right. Let's sparkle this butterfly. I just need to do it. Shimmer stick. And I'm just going to pounce it on here. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. And what we could do is make these 2 side pockets so that we don't have to cover up the butterfly. Can be some beauty at the center of this little bag and still be functional at that. And I did back it on cardstock, so it'll be nice and sturdy as a pocket. Now the paper I glued it onto had this like rugged edge here. I kind of like it there. I left it here too, and it's not going to be on this side. And I don't know if I like that. So what we could do is just cut this strip off and glue it over here. Make it our own. Just rearrange the page a little bit. It is coming along. It always is fun to craft with beautiful things because it's hard not to make something beautiful. That is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I need some ink. How can I forget the ink? Here. And what do we think? Maybe some scorched timber, or... Yeah, we'll do scorched timber. Why not? It's right here. So we'll go a little dark. I'm not going to do that other side yet, this side, because I want to glue that piece I just cut off. I don't want to lose that. Put it back on here. Okay. Oh, this paper feels wonderful. I've missed this paper. I do seriously have paper issues. I'm one of those brand girls. I don't know if you call me a brand snob or a brand nerd or whatever you want to call me, but I used to own a store, so I should kind of know the brands. I can identify them, most papers just by sight, some of them by touch. All right, so I glued on the sides, down the center, and that's it. So these will be 2 pockets. And then we're gonna ink this little piece and glue it back on over here so it kind of matches this side. Like I said, the girls wanted to do Halloween, and I'm always down to do Halloween. I love Halloween, but I kind of like the pumpkins and bats and black flowers and that kind of thing. So, like I said, just kind of stepping into it just a little bit. I don't know if Christy's going to be joining us tonight. She's had a kind of a rough night, long day kind of a thing. Lots going on. But after me is Leah with Make All the Things With Me. Okay, so that's a pocket. So I want to glue this down like this. Unfortunately, there will be just a little bit of a gap there because only way I could really fix it would be to like sew it together or put a piece of tape or something, and I don't really want to do that. I just kind of want it to look the same, and I think now it kind of will. Okay, and then we have this piece of here. I need to do something with that. It's in the way. It's having a paper bag moment. Come on, be a cool craft. Okay, so now we have pocket. It'd be cool to sew this. So it can go like this, and it can go into a book just like this. And then we have to decide what to do over here. So let's do some ink first. We can maybe put some pockets on here. All right, drink some juice. Ladies, do you see the avatars That beautiful Leah made. Yeah, she did make them. Yeah. And then the lyrics were written by me. Such a talented triplets of ladies. Yes. What shimmer stick do you like using on the wings? Oh, it's where did I put it? Oh, it's the shimmer stick by Imagine. This one. It's in my Amazon store. You used to be, Joann's would carry this brand too, but I think we're going to be online. Online. When Amazon first started being a big craze, I was like, oh, great. I really wasn't into it because I thought we're going to lose all of our stores. And as a store owner, you know, I thought, well, we've got to really support these stores. And sure enough, because I was worried we're going to wind up just a bunch of Amazon warehouses and nothing else. And sure enough, we're kind of in a retail ruin. But some of the stores have kind of done it themselves too. Like Joann's, just horrible mismanagement. They had tons of boxes and boxes of stock in the one store that I would visit. And they wouldn't put any of it out. And they had like next to nothing on the floor. And then they wonder, oh, papercraft area sales are way down, so you know we're gonna purchase more home decor and go that route because that's what people want. I'm like, no, that's what you're selling because that's what you have available. Okay, look how pretty that is. I love that. Now we could put, what did I do here? Oh, it came undone. Come on, glue, stay where I put you. Maybe we'll put a little clip there so that can stay as a pocket. There we go, Cricut. I did a little bit. There we go. Okay. And maybe right there. What do you guys think? Should we do some mesh? I might need to turn the Ryobi on. Ooh, that could be kind of some creepy fun. I wonder if we could still use the pocket probably. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Let's turn the Ryobi on, see if we have battery enough to do this. Now this was Place and Time. I think Place and Time is a Joann's brand. So, in fact, I know it was. Yeah, it was Halloween. I got it in their Halloween decor. And it was like 80% off or something, and which I've heard they're having even bigger sales now as they're going out. So go get what you can, ladies. You've seen the sprays, but not the dauber. Oh yeah, I love the dauber. The dauber is nice because you can really control where it's going, and it still really sparkles and shimmers. It doesn't really catch it that good on the camera, but it's beautiful. And I think this one I got at a convention in a vendor booth. I think it was like $6.99 or something. Yeah, I think that needs to go there for sure. And then there's tags, which I've already cut out. And I love how Natalie puts the, it already has, it's ready to go. You just need to punch out your hole and put some ribbon or an eyelet or something in there. Okay, I think that will definitely go in there. So I think right now I'm just going to have we're just going to call this a little ephemera holder. Because I haven't started making my book yet, but do I want to put some more paper under here before I glue this in? We could put something pretty in there. And I love that Natalie includes like photo negatives. I love using old photo negatives. Not ones that are like, you know, vintage or anything, but like when I was younger, it was cool to go get your film developed, and everything you got developed came with negatives so that you could have it reprinted if you wanted. And I have them just laying around. They're in these little containers and they're just kind of flowing out. Okay, let's see. I think this paper might be pretty underneath those wings. Let's do it. We're just going to do a little strip. I can find it. My trimmer. I have a crazy chaos back here. I was watching something and it said say 5 words, lie in 5 words something about your craft room, and mine was, I have it under control. Oh, yeah, mine definitely needs an overhaul. All of yours are ruined? Oh, mine are not ruined, but mine are all in their plastic cases that they came in, the plastic sleeves. And then I've kept them in like a recipe container and it's just kind of bursting. I've never seen any go bad. What do they look like? That might be kind of a fun thing to craft with if they look fun. I don't know. I used to develop our pictures for the yearbook. I love doing that. It was so much fun. Kids these days definitely won't know what that is. Be like, you did what? We just push print. Okay, where did my little mark go? There it is. I'm gonna say I made a little mark. Where did it go? You think the bunny... Oh, the humidity got to them. Oh, yeah, in a cardboard box. Yeah, mine are all in plastic containers. But, I mean, I was a huge scrapbooker, so everything was like, try to save in archival containers and worried about preservation and all the things. I didn't worry about it as much as some people did, but... I thought I was going to need every single negative of every bad, horrible picture. You didn't get to see your photos before they got printed. I always thought that was a sham. I'm like, ugh, I have to pay for the ones that even are not good. But I guess they did have to print them too, so I guess that's the way it works. I did almost drink it all. Okay. Apple juice and juice boxes to save the day. I sing the song, I need a juice box hero. No, I probably don't own the rights to that, so don't worry. Okay, so we've got paper, and then that was going to go and be just kind of a fun... little backer for this webbing. I think this webbing looks really cool with this butterfly. What do you guys think? I quite like it a lot, I think. I don't know how functional it's going to be as a pocket, but maybe with just like 1 or 2 tags in there, it shouldn't be that bad. Now, the tricky part is going to be gluing this on. And I still might put, I don't know, some other piece of trim or something over here so we don't have... I normally like a rugged edge, but I don't know if I like this one so much, but I do kind of like it like this. All right, let's see what we can do to glue it. Oh no. Are you there? Hey, Dwayne? Okay, we might have to wait till he comes back because my battery is gone. Oh wait, we still have some glue. All right. I can catch it before it fully goes out. It had just heated up too. I have several Ryobi batteries, and the bigger ones are so cool because they last for quite a long time. That was like the best upgrade. Most amazing Christmas present. Who would have known? A big battery for my glue. All right, and now I can't get to the glue sticks. Well, this is going swell. Okay, well, I think I got it kind of temporarily stuck there. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? think this needs something. Is that ripped right there? Yeah. Might have to put some tape or something on that other side. Okay. And you guys like it. Yay. Okay. And let's see about there. I cut out 2 pockets. Where did they go? Got too much out. That's what happens when you're paper crafting. Like it just, everything comes out. Okay, so there's a couple pockets. I got those. Let's see what else we want to, what else? This side, we could maybe do the film strip. The other side, we did that. But I still like this. Should we do that over here too, just so it matches? I think I will. And then maybe on the inside, I can put the film strip on this side. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now this one is a paper film strip. So if you don't have photos or negatives that you want to use, maybe yours really did belong to your grandmother or some ancestral person way back when, save those ones. But all the ones I used to have, like a drugstore develop my film, or even Walmart, and it all came with lots of negatives. But Natalie has put some beautiful ones in here, and they are a great size. I like that. Now you can go through and punch out all these little pieces if you want, but I'm not going to do that. If you had a cute little, actually, maybe I will. Let's see if I can find it. And I have a crocodile punch that is a tiny little hole punch that would probably be perfect to poke all these little holes. But it's not perfect because it's not where I normally put it. So I don't know that I really want to punch them all out anyways, but we will cut these. Or we could leave them and put like a butterfly or something there. I think I might do that, because there are some cute little cutouts. You can put some fun little labels, or like, see, I think the butterfly would be beautiful right there. You guys like the web? That's good. Yeah, humidity is definitely no good for craft supplies. None at all. Changing temperatures is no good. Oh, Natalie sent me a whole bunch of butterflies that she had fussy cut out. I may have to find some that go with this color. Put some in here. Butterflies can be for Halloween too, or moths. Moths look really cool to do Halloween. I literally have just been trying to get all of my holiday stuff put away, and we're going to be doing June-tober and Christmas in July. So it's got so much for that. It's going to come back out. I think it's fun though, because it'll be something fun to look forward to. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll put a spin on my Christmas in July. It'll be like Santa at the beach or Santa off duty. Okay, yeah, see, I think that's perfect right there. And then let's see if this length works. Just cut this out real quick, and then we can throw this scrap out. Now these, I did print on regular printer paper, white, and then I backed it on some cardstock. And I don't know what weight crepe paper is, but it is like it's not 110 pound, I'm guessing maybe like an 80 pound cardstock. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, that goes like right there perfectly. Look at that. It's like it was made for this bag. This bag just knew it needed to come and find me. Perfect. You know, I keep saying Scorched Timber is like my newest ink pad, but it's not very juicy. Hello, Sharon B. I've been dreaming of brownies all day. We actually have some. I want to put some pecans in them, though. Sharon started a new book today. She's using Amazon packaging, and I'm so proud. I love Amazon packaging. I use it to back just about everything. It works really well if you print your printables on just white printer paper and then glue it onto that Amazon packaging. Gives it just a little extra strength and that kind of that craft card. I want to say craft cardstock, but it's not cardstock. It's thin. But it just gives it that extra layer it needs. And it's nice to be able to repurpose. You want some brownies too? My husband he orders from this company and they send the best packaging paper, and it's the best because it's perforated into sheets so you can pull it apart and it leaves the little perforation, little dots on there. And then, you know, you don't have to cut it or tear it necessarily because it tears on its own, which is just so cool. Oscar, buddy. So I've been battling this low since 2 in the morning. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, which meant the dog didn't get a lot of sleep. So she's been on edge and barky all day. The cat's been going crazy all day too. Come on, body. Just figure it out, please, so everybody can rest. Oh, yes, look at that. I could even just staple that right there so the wings can stay out. I think I might do that, but it needs some ink first. And we got to sparkle these wings. I have this thing. Things with wings need to sparkle. I don't know where I came up with that, but that's just the way it works for me. They are still low all day. Before I went live, it was 57. But right before I went live, I just ate a bagel with cream cheese, and that usually makes me zip right up. And a couple cookies, and I had, what did I have? Oh, a banana. Banana should do it too, so I should be okay. And I'm eating some Lifesaver gummies. Yeah, it's been a wonky day. And not in a good way, but it should get better at some point. All right, I wish I could staple this way, but if I do that, it doesn't reach. And I would have to staple through both sides. So we're just gonna do it like that. There is our little, oh, I didn't sparkle his wings. We can still do that. Actually, this one's probably a lady butterfly because the animal world, the girl things aren't the pretty ones. And this one doesn't have a lot of color. Still beautiful, but not a lot of color. All right, we'll give it some shimmer. That should help. Make sure all those ends are glued. Oops. Just going to suggest a bagel. Yes, I love bagels. And it's funny, I'm in this diabetic group, and there's, we were talking about things we eat for breakfast. And this one lady said she has a bagel every single day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I did that, my A1C would be even worse than it is. And she was like, no, and she's like, well, what do you have? And I'm like, I have a Greek yogurt with berries usually, and she goes, oh, no, I can't do berries. It's so funny how it's so different for people. Okay, so I think if I put this pocket here, ooh, we could maybe put 2 pockets pocket and a pocket, then it could hold a tag and a tag. That's what we're gonna do, guys. It's seriously like it was made for this bag. Let's see. I was gonna do my scoreboard, but I don't know where it is right now, so we are just going to use a ruler and crease it. There we go. That works great. So in a pinch, you just use what you have available. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that one very good. Let's try again. And tomorrow, I will be live on Sharon's page on Facebook, Craft with Me, Sharon B, at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. So that's 12:30 Mountain Time, 1:30 Central Time, and 2:30 Eastern Time on Facebook. And her page is Craft with Me, Sharon B, and we are going to have so much fun over there. Yeah, and so today, up after me in about 20 minutes, a little less, will be Leah from Make All the Things with Me. I don't know if she's Halloween crafting or not. We had kind of, I think that's what we were doing. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of on the outskirts of Halloween. I've got the colors going, and this book could go either way. Maybe thinking like the Addams Family kind of Halloween. Their cool house, their mansion. I have a Christmas, or not a Christmas, a Halloween village, and I have their house. It's so cool. I'll have to put it out next time. I always wanted a fireplace where I could put it on the mantle, the whole village, and I did do that when we first got the mantle, but it's been so much work the last couple of years, I just haven't done it. Maybe Bella and Sophia can help me with it this year. We'll see. Maybe Bella. Sophia's still a little crazy. That year difference definitely makes a difference. You're going to try Halloween. Yay. Okay, good. I won't look like the weirdo doing Halloween. But like I said, this kit is so beautiful. It doesn't have to be Halloween. It can be, it could be for vintage family. It could be really for anything. You can just glam up with the colors. I love the colors. And just go with what you've got. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this one and one. Let's ink it up. Now there are little lines on here where you fold it. If you didn't get it quite right, just add some ink and it just goes the way that it's supposed to. Oscar, buddy, it's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but Mr. Frapps went outside and he doesn't like that. Now he feels like he's all alone. Poor cat. So this is still a pocket and we can still use that. I've got some tape. I might put a piece over the staple so it doesn't catch on anything. Get some double-sided tape for these little flaps here. Now, if you don't like these flaps, you can make a flat pocket. Just glue 3 sides and you'll be able to put a little bit less in there, but sometimes that's okay. Hey, Tam. All right, glue on this one. We are decorating this paper bag that my hubby got at the hardware store today and turning it into a little ephemera holder for the black velvet kit, but I haven't decided what kind of book I'm going to make yet. But I can get all the ephemera ready. And then once I get the book put together, it'll be just smooth sailing from there. And this kit, like I said, is so beautiful. Hot off my printer. I just printed it today. I talked to Natalie before she was going to bed, so I told her I was going to get it printed, get going. I get to go live with Natalie. We're talking about dates, so I don't know when yet, but it's going to be so much fun. Just love her. Yes, we are. We are trying Halloween, Tam. We are getting ready a little bit. I know. He's saying, please come back in the house. Please come back. Do you hear him? You're not alone, buddy. I'm right here. He doesn't want to be with me because my blood sugar's all crazy. When he is with me, he's tapping on me. Tap, 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 tap. I know, buddy. I know. Earlier this morning, he came in and just laid with me. Can you please just fix it? Like, well, if it were only that easy. Okay, so this, I want to go right about there. So we'll glue this, and then it can get an overlap. Now you can also add any kind of embellishments you want to these pockets too, especially before you glue them down. You could put brads or eyelets or whatever in here on this front face, but I'm going to put that other pocket, so I don't know where it's going to lie yet. So just get this all glued in. And my fingers too. That is a requirement. Especially since I don't have a wet wipe out yet today. What was I thinking? Okay. And it didn't stick. Come on. Press it down in there. Make sure we can still fold. We can. Okay, we're good. We are good. And then this little pocket, I kind of want to overlap just a little bit. Like that, I think. And then maybe we'll put a little piece of lace at the bottom. Oh, stay there. Okay. And then we'll find those pretty little tags. And of course, we can glam up the tags too. You can glam up anything. And what I don't add in lace and things right now, I usually do when I'm doing my trims and things. Just kind of like to get the foundation down and then, yep, tape for today, glue for tomorrow. You got it. That was totally my slogan after having to re-glue years worth of scrapbooks. Okay, so then there was some tags. Oops. That one fits in there, but does it also fit in here? It does. Okay. And then this one can fit in here. So when you have little dots like this on your tags, these ones aren't too bad. Where'd those other ones go? Anyways, I can show you on here. Whoops, stay down. I might have to put my little clips on these pockets. Okay. So sometimes these little holes in the center of the hole reinforcers that are digital are quite white, and sometimes they'll be even wider than what the hole is that you punch out. So I always just take my ink and just kind of pounce right there in the center. And then it doesn't make it quite as noticeable. This one's not so bad because it's not as bright white. If you don't want to see that white, in case if you don't hole punch exactly where, or like if you're going to do an eyelet or something, if it's not holding all of it, let's do that. Let's get smilets. Sometimes it can be fun to focus just on the ephemera for a little bit. You can really get, you know, more of your details and things done if you're going to do broads or eyelets or those sorts of things. It can give you a chance to get some of that done before you're worried about a whole big book. So I didn't get too many decisions done here. I just knew I wanted to use this beautiful paper, and it worked kind of with our theme. So thanks for bearing with me. A little far stretch. There we go. Oh, there's my crocodile. And we don't need green rickrack. There we go. So see, there's just like a little sliver. That'll be covered by the eyelet. But in case if it were not to be covered by the eyelet, it would be just fine in there. There we go. So at least I will have my tags kind of a baseline, and I can decorate them as I want to, add trims and all the things. And like I said, when I make journals from digitals, I like to back all of mine onto a thicker cardstock. So my tags, you'll notice, they have the printer paper and then they're backed on that cardstock. Normally, I would like to stitch around them, but my sewing machine and I aren't being very good friends right now. So it's in a timeout until I figure out what I'm doing with it. It needs servicing, but they wanted to charge me more than the cost of a new sewing machine. So kind of in that stage of, what do I do? Do I get a new one or do I wait it out? And I can't tell. Is that a hole reinforcer or is that like a flower? So it's like off center. I don't know if I like that. I might just put it in the center and put some, I don't know, put some trim or something around it. I'm not with you on that one, Natalie. I don't know. It's still beautiful though. I like the rest of it. But I'm gonna make my own. There we go. I don't know if that's center either, but I could just put like 3 on here. Just call it good. Oh. Don't know if it was supposed to be right, left, or center, so we'll just do all 3. Yeah, maybe a fun dangle. That could be good. Some ribbon of some sort. Let's see, I just dropped a bag of ribbon. I think I have some fun flowers in there too. Yeah, this one will go really well with some of this, like, I think they call it hemp cord. And I have some of these Prima flowers that are like made for this kit. Yeah, those are just beautiful. Yeah, this one. I love these. These are super old. I don't remember which Prima collection they're from, but it was one of my favorites. Ooh, is this black rickrack? Ooh, definitely need some of that. It's like black and gold. And some of this checks would even go. This is a good little bag to have. Dwayne, are you there? No, I think he went outside. I didn't hear the cat crying anymore. I will be, while I'm watching Leah, probably putting lace and rickrack on here. So even though we have these eyelets, we could put this little flower. Look at that. I could put that there, and we could use a brad. That's kind of an orangey color. I have some little bobbly ones. And even though we have the eyelet there, it'll still, you can do both. You're not going to see the eyelet very much, but it will reinforce the hole still. Put that brad right through the flower. and right through the eyelet. And then we'll just put this down. And then to hide this little brad tab in the back, if that concerns you, you can put a little piece of lace, like right there, a little piece of ribbon or something at the top. And then it's just gorgeous. Oops, come on. What are we catching on? We gotta fix it. That's it, like that. So what do you guys think? Is Leah gonna go full on Halloween? I bet she'll do something cute, pumpkin or something. She always has the most awesome stencils. Okay, let's see. That side is still not gluing down. Did I not put enough glue? I thought I did. Maybe I just need to press it some more. Okay, so what do we do today? We got about 4 minutes, Leah. I turned this paper bag. There's a little pocket here. We've got a beautiful butterfly. Love it. Pocket on this side, which I'll probably put some rickrack like right there. I think that would be nice. And on the inside, we're going to have a pocket here. Pocket, pocket. So it's going to hold some ephemera. Once I figure out what's going on with the inside of this pocket. Just need to press it some more, I think. Okay. And we'll put our tag back in here. Maybe this is the problem. Can you trade me batteries real quick, please? I had it on and it had just melted and it died. Unalived. Okay. And then, where did my other one go? Where did my other one go? There it is. Okay, yeah, so we can do one of those beautiful flowers here as well. Which one? I think I like this one. Thank you. Okay, maybe we'll get a little rickrack glued down too. I think we'll do this one. Look at that. It's just like the most perfect match ever. Loving it. Now, poor Oscar. He was sad, yeah. They could all hear Oscar crying when you went outside. And now Mr. Frapps is inside and Oscar is with me. Silly boy. No, don't eat stuff. What are you doing? He's learning from the dog. All right, there we go. So we can add lace and other things. We could use these tags to layer up some other clusters if we wanted to, but for right now, I can just put them in here and they'll just look pretty. And that's like the perfect height for that page. This bag was like really, I think, just perfectly matched for this project. I did find that tape I was looking for the other day. This will be perfect to fit that, to fix that little rip right there. This is just bandaging tape. Got it from Dollar Tree. And you do have to cut it. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, man. Oh, there they are. All right. One to use, one to lose, right? Okay. Just going to put a little piece of this right there. And then it will be not quite of a rip. I think I'm still going to put some paper over here. Or no, yeah, it was going to be paper like this side and then some of this trim. So at least that will fix it for now. So there we go, guys. We made a fun little ephemera holder out of a bag. I think this side I'll just keep decorating like this one. And then this can go and be a wonderful page in my journal. which I'm not sure what I'm making yet. But, you know, even if you don't know, just start somewhere. That's what I always say. Just get it out and start somewhere. That's the hardest part, making that first step. And the rest of it will just come. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live craft and chat with me on Wednesday. Sorry, I'm having a crazy day. Hopefully it won't be so crazy later. But again, this was a black velvet kit from Line Dot Arrow. And today is Wednesday, made up of the Artistry Collective with myself, Christy, and Leah. So head on over to Make All the Things with me, and let's see what kind of Halloween fun she's got in store for us. Bye, everyone.